Hello everyone, I am back with my second task, which is K-means clustering on IRIS dataset. The problem statement is to predict the optimum number of clusters in IRIS dataset and represent it visually. So first, I have imported all the required libraries to perform analysis on the dataset. Then I have loaded the data and have performed some basic operations on the dataset. First, I have checked the preview of the data, then the information which shows there are no null values in the dataset, description of the data, shape of the data which shows there are 150 rows and 5 columns. Value counts to check categories in the data. So there are 50 out of 150 data points which belong to Setosa species, 50 data points belongs to versicolor species, and the remaining 50 data points belongs to Virginica species. Correlation of variables with each other. So here comes the EDA. Here I have plotted the correlation in graphical format using the heat map. So these are the highly correlated variables and the dark ones are the negatively correlated variables. Then I have plotted subplot to plot multiple plots in a single figure. So here I have plotted dist plot along with box plot. Dist plot means distribution plot, which is a combination of histogram along with a line on it. To visualize parametric distribution of data, and the box plot to show distribution of the data. So the data lies between the three quartiles, Q1 with 25 percentile, Q2 with 50 percentile and Q3 with 75 percentile, and the whiskers. This is a minimum range and this is a maximum range. There are outliers in the sepal width. Next comes the Violin plot, which is a combination of box plot and density plot to show distribution and shape of data. So I have plotted this Violin plot for all the 4 categories: sepal length, sepal width, petal length and petal width. The figure shows that the denser regions are the fatter and the sparser regions are thinner. So the box plots are inside the Violin plot, and this is the mean of the data. This is the first quartile, second quartile and third quartile. So these are the minimum and maximum ranges. And the curves are the density plot, which are a smoothed version of histogram which shows frequency distribution of data, which means the spread of the data. Next comes the scatter plot. So the scatter plot is to identify patterns in data. So here I have plotted scatter plot with sepal length on x-axis and sepal width on y-axis. To identify the species of flowers, I have passed variable species, which means class, in hue, which means the color, to differentiate the species, and plotted the plot on white grid, which gives a grid structure. So this shows that Setosa flowers are blue in color and versicolor flowers are orange in color, whereas Virginica flowers are green in color. The same I have done with petal length and petal width, which clearly shows that Setosa flowers are well separated from versicolor and Virginica species. Pair plot. The pair plot which shows the pairwise relationship in data, which means distribution of single variable and relationship between two variables. So in this plot, it is clearly seen that petal length and petal width are able to separate the flowers much better than sepal length and sepal width. So in petal length and petal width, setosa can be easily separated and is linearly separable, whereas virginica and versicolor have some overlap which are almost linearly separable. So it means that petal length and petal width are very useful features to separate the species of the flowers. Data preparation. So in this, I have removed the target variable to use this data set in an unsupervised environment. Then I have transformed the data set to a NumPy array so as to plot the graphs of the clusters. Then I have checked the shape of the data. To extract the required features, I have used ilog function, and for this analysis I have used k-means clustering algorithm from the scikit-learn library. Next, I have plotted the elbow method within cluster sum of squares to determine the optimal number of clusters in dataset. So the elbow of the curve is picked as the number of clusters to use. So there is a steep decrease at 3. So k is equal to 3 is selected as the optimum number of clusters. Then I have applied k-means algorithm to the dataset and have predicted the y values. After that, I have compared the actual versus the predicted values and have visualized it in the form of scatter plot for better understanding. Then I have passed x values to the k-means model and checked the labels of the model and also the centroids of the clusters. And lastly, I have plotted 2D clusters in graphical form to visualize the clusters and its centroids. So there are setosa species, blue in color, and this is its centroid. Versicolor species, orange in color, and this is its centroid, and virginica species which are green in color with its centroid. So with this, I have successfully completed the second task, which is k-means clustering, and have predicted the optimum number of clusters using unsupervised ML algorithm. Thank you.